Hey pals, it's Kassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Demon Slayer. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of you for watching and continuing to follow me on whatever type of journey Demon Slayer is. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on the last episode of Demon Slayer, we finished out that arc, that season, technically, and we are moving on to season 3, though some people consider this to be season 4. I don't know, I just follow the seasons that are online. But anyways, last episode, they finished off the brother-sister duo. They defeated them. Took them a while, obviously, because they're like really, really high-ranking demons. But they persevered, and they showed them that they're never going to give up, and that type of thing. And then, of course, we get to see a little bit of their past. So now I can't remember if that was, in fact, the last episode or not. That was previously. I'm not really sure about basically their past and how they came to be this way, essentially. And then our group of slayers, demon slayers, including the ninja guy whose name I can't remember at the moment, they're all looking towards the future because, you know, he lost an arm. But I also know, like, one of his wives was like, maybe after we could, like, retire or something. So I don't really remember if that's actually what they're going to do, if that's what's going to happen. I know, and now I don't remember if this is at the end of that arc or not. But I feel like several people have become, like, interested in Tanjiro and, like, training him. So there's, like, a specific word for, like the next in line type of situation, some Hashira wording. I don't know. I'm really, really bad at this. And I don't remember the last episode that much. I feel like I remember everything up until, like, right when they defeated them. And then I don't remember past that. Just know that there was a lot of things. And of course, the consequences. Tanjiro broke his sword again. So I feel bad for the guy, because last time Tanjiro had to get his sword redone, he was very upset that he broke it. But I'm very curious, do demon slayers just not normally break their swords? Or is this just like a Tanjiro thing? I don't know. But we are going to get into this next arc, these next couple episodes, which is going to be interesting because it is called the Swordsmith Village arc. I'm struggling with English, it's fine. So I wonder, actually, now I think about it, I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. I don't know. Let's find out.
What kind of battle do you have to wage to end up like this?
Because they're the cleanup crew, essentially, right?
Is that everyone? I found them! They're over here!
Oh, I forgot about this. So cute.
Master Kagaya.
All right, he's very sick.
It took 100 years for something to finally change, and it actually happened.
You know, I know that they've mentioned this before, but I just want to double check. Is this because they haven't defeated any of the upper demons in 100 years?
We will defeat you. Our generation will put an end to you without fail. And then you, the soul
I feel
blemish
bad that
of my
he's so
family,
sick.
will be gone.
Take care of yourself, my dude. Oh no, this can only be bad. It's like the rumbling that's getting me, and it's like because of these headphones, it's right in my ears, and I'm like, oh god.
They managed to kill an upper rank.
Okay. Interesting. And he has personal beef with Tanjiro. Okay, interesting things happening here. Also, is this like, what's his name? Like, Realm? Because I know we've been here before. Oh, never mind. This is different. Now I don't know where we are. Or maybe it is the same place. It's just like maze. There's so much power behind him being like moved by this huge block and just slowly standing. Like, I don't know what, but it's just something very powerful about the way that was done.
Greetings, Lord Doma.
So he's
Hi,
upper
Kyoko.
one.
Long time no see. Is that a brand new pot? It's beautiful. Remember the one you gave me?
It's interesting. Oh. What? There's a lot of very interesting things happening, but I'm confused.
And whatever became of the blue spider lily?
I know I'm being really quiet, but there's so much happening. And the animation is doing some really interesting things.
Past, and you have nothing to show for it.
And the animation is only adding to the intensity of whatever is happening.
Changes in circumstance, the changes of flesh, changes in one's emotions. Most changes cause only weakness and inferiority.
Did he somehow
And
take
I
off
am
his
not
head?
Weak. What I'm interested in is permanence. To forever remain in perfect condition, immune to the disease of change.
So that's what he's scared of. Well, this certainly explains a lot.
Oh, that's hardly fair. I'm the one who got the information in the first place. How annoying is that? But that's what makes it intriguing.
Are all the upper ranks masochists?
Dodges attack on purpose. It's harmless horseplay. This is just our little way of nurturing our friendship.
Is
Those
it?
of us on top shouldn't be giving our subordinates a hard time. Don't you think?
Akaza.
That's much better. You can send them in now.
I've brought you some tea.
Right. Thank you.
Aww.
Are we getting a flashback?
Very well. Then the least I can do is pass down your name for posterity.
There's no need.
Didn't you say you were at a loss because you had no heirs? Look, I know I'm just a charcoal merchant, but it's better than nothing.
My best guess is that this is Tanjiro's dad. Because it's not Tanjiro.
Sumiyoshi, you seem to think of me as some kind of extraordinary person, but I'm really not. I failed to protect everything that was important to me. And throughout my life, I was unable to accomplish any of my goals. My name is as worthless as I am.
So, is this where he get...
It's not like I can scold her. She's ranked higher than me. So here
That's
I am at
not why
23,
she
picking up her mess.
23!
Pardon me, but I have some Castella here for him. You'll need to clear it away after a while. But if it seems like it's going to go bad, feel free to eat it.
Oh, thank you. very much.
Did he not even realize he was awake? He jumped into.
You really are scatterbrained, you know that? You should have called for someone! Or say he's woken up! You idiot! Seniority doesn't mean a thing right now. Not in this case. I'll handle this myself. Keo! Sumi! No! Aoi! Tanjiro just woke up from his coma!
Yep, that's how you tell everybody.
Was it the yellow hair kid who left the other day?
Yep.
Yeah, he's fine. He's already back out on a mission. Against his will, of course.
He's tough. He was up and out of bed the very next day.
Interesting.
That's nothing compared to the sound Hashira. He and his wives just walked off.
Man, this really sucks.
They just left. They just left?
And Inosuke?
Mr. Inosuke? He was on the brink of death. It's true. Mr. Inosuke fought for his life, but there was too much poison in his body for his breathing to deal with it all.
So then, I guess I'm hallucinating right now, because I see him on the ceiling.
You're literally parallel to him.
It is I, the man who bested death and still woke up before you!
You sure did. Man, Inosuke, you're amazing.
You got that right!
I feel like Inosuke, in a way, really, really just seeks Tanjiro's approval.
You're too loud.
I-
was asleep, so please be quiet.
Ah! He went back into a coma!
No, no, he
Saying
didn't.
ominous stuff like that. Just be quiet, please.
I love that because she was so, like, not talking. She didn't talk. Inosuke. She didn't talk unless, like, she had something specific to say, but then after, I just love that she actually...
It's not your fault swords are bound to eventually get damaged. Mr. Haganetsuka just happens to be a bit unforgiving. Why don't you just go to the village and talk to him?
Okay,
I'm
well,
sure
this
he'll
already makes
understand
sense.
if you speak to him in person.
The village?
The village where all the swordsmiths live.
Huh?
You know, I know that this is called the Swordsmith Village arc, but it just never really occurred to me that all the swordsmiths live in the same village.
I'm afraid I'll need to carry you on my back.
What?
And since you have an acute sense of smell, you'll need these.
I see. It's hidden. Because in my mind, I was like, if all the swordsmiths for all of Demon Slayers get their swords, yeah.
In order to protect it from demon attacks?
Yes. That makes so much sense. Because I was like, why don't they just attack the village and then none of the swordsmen will have swords?
Whoa.
I still feel like they probably would find it eventually. Like demons live forever and they have nothing but time.
Hotaru Haganetsuka.
That's such a cute name.
Isn't it? I'm actually the one who named him. He thinks it's too cute and resents me for naming him that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That boy's behaved like that ever since he was a child. As quickly as he loses his temper, he vanishes.
Okay, so he was upset, so he went missing.
As soon as he's found, we'll apprehend him. You have my word.
Good, good.
That's kind of scary.
You aren't gonna hurt him, right?
More importantly, I hear that
Oh,
you
just
still haven't quite
putting
recovered
that
enough
aside.
to start hunting demons again. And as such, if you don't have a sword by the time you're well, I will assign someone else to be your swordsmith. Speaking of healing, our hot springs works wonders on aches and injuries. You should go.
Why does this feel kind of ominous in a way?
work so hard, just so that we have something to fight with. Thank you very much.
Oh, please. It's our job. There's no need to thank us. You're in for a treat with this hot spring. It is all
I
kinds
kind of
of
like
great healing properties.
I kind of like that though.
Bruises, cuts, burns, constipation, hemorrhoids.
I just wonder, how do you get in this village? Like, are you born here and then you live here? Or like, how do they get new swordsmiths?
How have you been? I meant to ask. Are you and the Wind Hashira related?
Uh-huh.
Stop trying to make small talk with me, damn it!
Uh-huh.
And here I thought for a second we could bond in our nakedness. Making new friends sure is tough.
Uh-huh. Oh, Nezuko!
I'm told they'll be done honing your sword soon. They've requested you come to the workshop to help make the final adjustments.
Oh dear. It looks like I have to go now.
If you'd like, we could take you.
That's all right. I'll probably be leaving in the middle of the night.
Oh, Nezuko's like, no!
Whether you know it or not, Tanjiro, you're far stronger than you ever were before. Good luck, you two! I'll be rooting for you every step of the way!
Aww. She loves both of them. Or they both love her. Or both.
I can't stop thinking about it. What Miss Konroji told me. How there's a secret weapon in the village that can make you stronger. Want to look for it? Wonder what kind of weapon it is.
Maybe it's not a weapon exactly.
I said no, you
That's a
dummy.
Hashira,
I'm
isn't it?
lost. I don't have
What
to
did
do
Miss
anything
Shinobu
you
say his
I
name
don't
was?
care if you're a Hashira or not. You're annoying.
Oh, right.
So just
The
leave.
missed Hashira. Muichiro Tokito. It is him. Just how many Hashira are here?
Yeah, I was curious about that.
In your dreams, my ancestor made this, and it's precious to me.
Hold on. Is someone else behind him?
Didn't you hear me? I said I'm not giving it to you.
Huh?
There is. But
It's that guy! It's the guy! Is he seeing spirits again?
I do.
He's seeing
I've seen
spirits
that man
again.
before.
This is how it's gonna end, and this is kind of exciting. Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, let's just see. Well, that episode was way longer than I thought it was gonna be, but I should know better by now because they did that the last time as well. Like, every time these arcs start, they do like a really long episode, and I always seem to forget, but it's fine. So, this episode was interesting, and I feel bad that I was quiet for a lot of it, but there was a lot happening, especially in the beginning with, like, what's his name, Kibutsuji, and, like, all the people, what are the upper ranks, and they, like, it's very interesting because we know that, what's his name, Akusa, was, like, really, like, want to face the strongest and beat the strongest, and I am the strongest type of thing. But then to know that he kind of has, like, a little bit of an inferiority complex because of the people that are ranked higher than him, totally understand. I get it. I get where all of that stuff is coming from. But I'm very curious because now we have snippets of the other higher rank, like our upper rank demons. And I feel like it made me more confused about Kibutsuji because he has these people, and maybe he just has these demons, these upper rank demons to serve him in order to attain this goal, which he wants to be permanent. And I guess we kind of get the feeling of that. He has, I don't know what the word, I can't remember exactly, but he has these fears, and they're becoming more and more prominent as we go along. We're uncovering it a little bit more, but yeah, he wants permanence. He doesn't, I don't know. He's after specific things, and I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm sure they're obviously important. One, because he's looking for them, and two, because it's, you know, has gotten so angry over it, and he was like, you know, do something, or otherwise, why do you exist? And I feel like I don't know. I feel like the upper ranks were so, in a way, unbothered. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, that was a very interesting first part. And then the whole second half, which is, you know, Tanjiro waking up and recovering and coming to the village. Interesting. I am glad to know that we know that the reason that this village still exists, if they all gonna live in one village, is because it's hidden and secret and all that other stuff. So I'm like, cool, great, that makes sense, because otherwise, why did the demons just attack that village? Because then all the demon slayers would be rendered powerless. Makes sense to me. And then also just his poor sword maker. He gets so frustrated, but now apparently he goes missing, but he's missing right now. And they were like, no, it's not your fault. It's that he made a faulty sword, which I never really thought about that. I just thought about the fact that maybe Tanjiro might need some more training to handle the sword better. I don't know. But very interesting and lots of information given all around. And I did enjoy it. There was a lot going on. So again, I apologize for the quietness, but man, interesting. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this Demon Slayer journey. I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. And until next time, bye.